Hello, this is Uncle Jim. Today we are going to bury the survival ammo can for underground storage from MTM that was sent to me by Dead Horse. He wanted me to test this out. And so we're going to bury it today, probably 5 or 6 months. It'll be under 2 feet of snow over the winter. It's going to have drainage and moisture and all kinds of things. We'll try and keep it below the frost line, about a foot dirt above. Close enough, kind of. Anyway, it's kind of like a Pelican case. It has a lid that has an O-ring on it. And then you screw this down. And it comes with a plastic bag that's a rust guard, a non-toxic, eco-friendly VCI bag, and a moisture packet, which is rechargeable, and the screws and a tie for the bag. And this is about a foot high, and we'll see if we can fit everything in there. And then this is a protective cap. It just sits right on there to protect it from, running it over or something like that. All right, so I'll show you what I'm going to put inside there, but first, here's the directions, and I want you to pay close attention to what it says about metal and food. The bag is not designed for food, but we're going to do it anyway. And they say you want to use a corrosion inhibitor on your metals. I'm going to use steel case ammo and regular and leave them in the box. We're going to do worst case scenario. And so you can take a pause on that to read it. And that, I hope it comes through here. And for what it's worth, I just now opened this desiccant package, which we're going to bury today. So it hasn't been sitting out open. It was sealed. It comes with the screws for the top. All right. All right, so I have some different ammo here and some primers that we're going to bury. And Dead Horse wants me to chronograph the ammo to see if there's a difference. So I took the very same ammo out of all these boxes and set them in a jar inside so we can compare indoors versus buried on the chronograph. The primers, we're just going to shoot and see if they work. If I can fit the rest of this in, this isn't made for food, but I have a pop-top can of some pears and a non-pop-top of corn. The pop-tops aren't the best for food storage because they're weak around here, so I wanted to test both those. If you have food storage, you always want to use a can opener type can. We got our little ducky here, Snickers bar, Doritos, top ramen. Now, I don't know if I can fit all this in. If not, I'll tell you what didn't fit. All right, and then I have some 45 here in a same brand container. We'll see if there's a difference. And then, compared to just regular cardboard box, loose, exposed. And the reason I did steel case ammo, this is steel case 9, this is steel case 76239, is because I want to see if that corrodes versus brass. All right. See what we fit in there. Okay, it looks like everything's going to fit. I have this sitting on here to suck in the moisture. And then I stuffed the Doritos in there and the top ramen. All right, good. Now I was very careful not to puncture the bag. It's about 4 mils thick, 4 to 6 mils, maybe 5 mils, I don't know. All right, so then we use a twist tie, that comes with it, a little metal twist tie. But maybe I'll use a zip tie for good measure. And then we'll screw it down with the screws on the lid and put the protective cover over there and then bury it. And we'll show you that. All right. Oh, wait, I need something metal. I'm just gonna put a nail in here and just lay it right on top so it doesn't puncture anything. And see if that gets rusty. You're supposed to put a protective coating on your metal, but we're going raw. All right. Okay, I think they should have went with the Ziploc type thing. This little, wire bread type thing isn't that great. Even with the zip tie, it's not the greatest, but it's supposed to be sealed here. I'll make sure we have clean surfaces for the O-ring. And there's something I just noticed. I thought it only had one O-ring on the outside, but it actually has one on the inside as well. So it's double O-ring. Very nice. Okay, so you want to make sure you align your screws and not puncture anything. They are enclosed all the way down here. And so I used this going really slow on slow-mo. And then I'm going to do it by hand so I can feel the torque. And you kind of do it like you would like on an engine. And here's the directions for this if you want to pause. All right, here's the other side of the box. We're going to put the protective cap in case you run it over or something like that. It just fits right on there. It's nice and strong. Now, one observation is I think they could have put a valve in for a sealer, like a Seal-A-Meal or a vacuum pack, kind of like a Pelican case, but I think it'll be fine. But that's one thing they could have done. All right. Go digging. All right, so we're digging a hole. We're going for a foot for frost line. So we'll dig about 2 feet. Container's about 13 inches, so it's close. It might be a hair above frost line. And it's going to be under 2 feet of snow. It's going to get drainage and everything. So, there's the throw-in block. Let's take a recess. Let's take a break here. Yes. Time for some recess. It's been a long time. Oh, still got it. Now you can ask my son, that was the first throw. That's engine blood. And I haven't thrown for a long time, axes or knives, and boom, hit it first try. You can ask my boy. I threw it a little right, and it's probably the oil quench sight. All right. So, I decided to do this new move called the thigh scratcher. Oh yeah, nailed it, but it took 2 or 3 tries to get my bearings right. So I call this the thigh scratcher, and I think I pulled the groin doing it. So here's in slow motion. I'm concealed in the pocket. Say you're at a grocery store, okay, and some guy bears down on you with a pistol, and he's going to start annihilating everyone in the aisle, aisle 5, cleanup, aisle 3. And so he's looking at this old guy, and he's like, what's with the old guy lifting his leg? Is he going to fart? It confuses him. It delays him until you can make the shot. And so I call this the thigh scratcher. Oh, and I definitely pulled a groin. But that guy's not going to be making babies anytime soon. So there's that. Man, that hurt. I'll leave that for the younger guys. And I think I'm saying engine blood. Yes. Couldn't get it first try, but hey, try it sometime. Anyway, okay, we're 2 feet deep. Container's about 13 inches. A little bit above, where I wanted to, but it's going to be fine. And there's going to be a lot of water drainage in this area. It's kind of a clay material. So my son's pounding a steak here. So we can keep an eye on it. And it will get under like 2 feet of snow. I'll do pictures. here and there on the final. So I did a treasure map and marked the tree and the footprints to the X. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I'll see you guys in about 6 months and we'll see what happens. And thanks for watching, and thanks, Dead Horse. Until next time.